Today we are here to witness the exchange of exchange of letters between the MGTC and the UK government in collaborations of a 4-year program with the UK government and Malaysian MESTECC through MGTC, Malaysia Green Technology Corporation, in climate change initiatives. This will be an intensive program that covers 4 areas. The first one is on the institutional framework, second is on the legal framework, third is on the capacity building, and fourth is to the implementation of UK calculator in a Malaysia carbon calculator context. So we will have four types of collaboration. Just now I had a meeting, a very good meeting together with Your Excellencies, both Excellencies. We have discussed on further collaboration above and beyond these 4 areas. We are very much looking forward to collaborate with the UK government in our initiatives to face with climate change. This 4-year program is under the UK Partnering for Accelerated Climate Transitions, in short we call UKPACT corporations, to strengthen, promote and develop climate change and low carbon transition collaborations between 2 countries on the basis of equality and mutual benefit. So we hope that before this collaboration, we actually, since 2011, Malaysia has an ongoing cooperation and collaboration with the United Kingdom through UK Prosperity Fund. To enhance the existing collaboration between the 2 countries, this partnership will focus on strengthening the policy and institutional framework and Malaysian technical capacity toward a low-carbon development. We have our agency, Malaysia Green Technology Corporation, to be the partner for this program. Before this, MGTC has been doing a lot of work in terms of low carbon transition. For example, low carbon cities framework on the green financing as a handling of green technology financing scheme, etc. This new mandate and this new, I would say, responsibility will add to the MGTC in order to live up to the name of being a climate change ministry for the first time of the history of Malaysia. We hope that this will only be the first step of many steps and many collaborations to come. And Malaysia would like to be a part of a global initiative to fight climate change. We would like to reduce our carbon dioxide emission. We have signed a Paris Agreement to reduce our carbon emission intensity by 45% by 2030 relative to 2005 level. We are on track and perhaps more. We are on track and perhaps will exceed what is our national determined goal of 45%. We hope to do more in terms of carbon emission. But at the same time, we recognize what are the impact that will be on Malaysia, the negative impact on our country if the globe is going to warm even more. We have last weekend just witnessed the highest carbon dioxide emission ever in the world history of 415 ppm. And therefore, climate change is something not very far in the future, but very near. The question to us is really, is Malaysia ready for it? So the purpose of this collaboration is so that our country is ready and we are climate resilient. And not only so, that we will also create jobs through our push in renewable energy and energy efficiency and climate resilience. Let me give you something that share with you, something that I always share with people when we talk about climate change. There is a word in Chinese called 危机. 危机 means crisis, but that also means 危 means danger. Ji means opportunity. There is opportunity in every danger. As the world is facing the climate change crisis, our question as a 30 million population country is to ask, what can we do to try to cut the carbon, but at the same time create opportunity, jobs opportunity, economic opportunities for Malaysia. And really at the same time build up our expertise in climate, that we can render this kind of services not only to our own country, but to ASEAN region and hopefully Asia and the world. We are really at the first step, but I want to say that let us not look down that we are just a small country. Let's be the leader of this region and do more aggressively and better things in this effort and create more opportunities for Malaysia. So I hope, I'm looking forward for these 4 years of collaboration. We really hope that we will be able to exchange ideas, that we will be able to build up more capacities in climate change, so that we can be of an impact not only to Malaysia but also to the region. With that, I want to thank you. Thank you.
Very much indeed, Minister, ladies and gentlemen. The UK is very clear that climate change is one of the greatest challenges we face this century, and as the Minister said, it's coming very fast. We think we have a really committed ecosystem in the United Kingdom of scientists, of researchers, of universities, policymakers, politicians who really understand this and want to be taking responsibility and leadership in responding to the challenge. And it's because of what the Minister said. We think this is the greatest risk we face, and we think it is the most unprecedented opportunity for our economy. Our emissions have fallen 42% since 1990, and our economy in that period has grown by more than 70%. So while that economy growth has to be much more circular and much more wealth creating in terms of natural capital, not just economic and financial capital, it still shows you that you can have economic development and you can tackle climate change and you can enhance your environment. I think I just want to stress the urgency of the problem, the scale of the problem, and that we can only do this by working together. And so I'm really honoured and delighted that the Minister has accepted the engagement with the UK authorities and experts in the years to come. We have a huge amount of work to do together, and we're committed to making a difference with this project and having it at the heart of our agenda in our bilateral collaboration with you going forward. Thank you very much.